Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. You take a look at the Thunder.
Well, they played them only twice, and after a win in the first matchup, they're probably feeling good heading into this game.
They'd love to sweep this season series. I expect them to try to jump out early in this one.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren outside. Here's Hartenstein. And that one's good. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow. A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Let's go with a three. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's SGA. Outside, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Over to the wing. Here's Aldridge.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Screen by Holmgren. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Oh, my goodness, the quickness of SGA, the burst, it's like a blur.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. To the paint. The fader. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Over Dort. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working. Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Outside, Highland. Pass to Aldridge. Over Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
A minute 9 left to play in the first. Williams misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Outside, Williams. outside, SGA. Pass to Wallace. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Highland with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And another miss by Philadelphia. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Outside Edwards. He got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6.
Thunder 14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Caruso outside. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
We know Caruso can be a threat from outside the arc. The defense has got to honor that shot.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Mitchell. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Caruso misses.
AYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Philadelphia moving it around. Highland with it. Guarded now by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Back to Caruso. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Caruso's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Edwards attacking. Out to Oubre. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Philadelphia making a change here. Thunder leading by 10. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Aldridge down low. Sorber with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Wallace. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And here's Caruso outside. No good that time.
What normally he makes, that defense gets lucky there.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Aldridge has got 7 points.
With fundamentals and footwork, Aldridge shoots better than most big men.
There's a screen. Pass to Sorber. And here's Wallace. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Williams has got his second bucket of the game. Aldridge outside. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back over to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Holmgren. Philadelphia with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a steal. Lowry outside. Up top, Embiid. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
SGA can't get it to go. Martin outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. 76ers trail by 14. Now Lowry. Yet to see a basket. Down low. Can they get it? And Edwards with the layup.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Off the inbound pass. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break up 12. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hartenstein a screen. Here's SGA. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 12. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Aldridge left side. Screen by Embiid. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
From 13. And the basket by Highland. Highland's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Highland willing to take what the defense gives. If that's a mid-range, that's fine.
It's stolen by Highland. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Aldridge. The three. Edwards on target.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Count that bucket. SGA's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Williams. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Aldridge misses. Left side McCain. From deep, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Graham?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's SGA. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. A nice shot by McCain. And the Thunder lead by 15.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Right side, Edwards. Here's Aldridge. Williams grabs the board.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Outside, SGA. It's McCain on the wing. Lets it fly. The shot misses. 76ers trail by 15. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Reed. Lowry outside. Reed sets a screen. Now here's Edwards. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Joe. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pulls up on the wing. Williams grabs the board. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Outside Joe. On the wing, Caruso. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, SGA. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Drummond's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. '76ers trail by 13. Inside, Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
And Williams punches it home.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Walker's shot is off.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Williams' shot is good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
From the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Caruso with the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need this. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Embiid. And that one's long.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Williams. Fires from the corner. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
The Thunder making a switch here, and both free throws good for Walker. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And the basket by Joe.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That one falls.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Stolen by Reed.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
High arcing shot. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Up again. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.